What's good, Generals? Max and Brady, and we have 11, count them, big 11 segments lined up for you today in this Tuesday edition of the 5-Star News.
Yep, and hitting leadoff for us again today is our What Up Heritage crew of Isaac Delk and Kieran Freed. What's happening, guys?
Welcome back to What's Up Heritage. Now, let's get on to some Tuesday announcements. First off, congratulations to the people that helped with the production Little Women, as they won 3 Scholar nominations. Congrats on the huge accomplishment. Next up, prom tickets are out now. They're $75 a ticket and will only go up from there. And lastly, spring break is almost here as it begins on Friday. So let's make this week a good one. Now, let's get on to weather for weatherman Kieran Freed.
Thanks, Isaac. Now let's get on to the weather. For Tuesday, it'll be cloudy with a high of 65 and a low of 38. On Wednesday, it'll be sunny with a high of 66 and a low of 38. And for Thursday, it'll be mostly sunny with a high of 71 and a low of 51. Now let's get back to the anchors for more news.
Thanks as always, guys, and now on to the news. And if you haven't had the chance to venture down the broadcasting and graphic design hallway lately, try to put that on your to-do list this week.
What's going on down there, Brady?
Well, nothing on Coach Rian's walls, but if you head down towards Miss Fennell's room, you'll be treated to a pretty cool display of wall art, and it's being produced by our graphic design students.
Sounds pretty neat. Let's find out more about this with 5-Star News reporters Brody Morrison and Devin Cannon.
So these guys are working on their tape murals. They started out with an idea that they sketched on paper, and then took that idea and created it in Illustrator, which is a vector-based program, which allows you to create a drawing that can be scaled up or down, and it'll never lose quality.
My project is tape art, where we went in Adobe Illustrator and we designed these cool-looking murals that we are going to basically recreate with tape. And what we're doing is the Mind Flayer from Stranger Things. We're making the door look like the upside-down portal, and then the Mind Flayer will be perched over it. And it was fun, coming up with ideas, looking through Google for reference images, and then looking for inspiration, and then putting it all together in Illustrator, and now making it in real life, which I guess the only issue is the tape not sticking, but other than that, things are going pretty smoothly.
Okay, well, I'm working on Ivysaur from Pokemon. I figured I'd do Ivysaur because it's a very colorful Pokemon, because the green, the blue, and the pink, they all just clash very well together. We're running low on tape, and this is one of the most plentiful tapes we had, so it just worked well together.
Told you it was kind of cool. Anyways, good job, guys. Moving on now, and good job and attaboys, and a lot of other congratulatory words are in play for a few of our students that were involved in this year's drama department music, Little Women.
Yes, Miss Parker's group of talented students performed rather well. So well that a handful of them were awarded the prestige Scholar Award. Here's 5-Star News reporter Silas Williams, Tipton Smart, and Gabe Guffey with more on this report.
So we competed in a competition called the Schuler Awards. It is a program that recognizes musical theater in the state of Georgia. So we competed against 51 other schools, and we were really excited to say that we got 3 nominations this year. We got a nomination in Best Orchestra, Best Costumes, and Best Featured Actress. Julia Petty's was the nominee for Best Featured Actress. She played Marmee.
So the Schuler Awards is basically the high school musical theater awards in the state of Georgia, and there's 75 schools competing, and our school got 3 nominations, so that's pretty exciting. We got costumes, orchestra, and featured performer, which is me, and so that's pretty exciting. So I get to go to the awards, and I get to walk on a purple carpet and get interviewed by people, and then I get to find out if I won an award. And it's pretty exciting stuff, and I'm really excited.
And we just couldn't be more proud of her. We're so excited. So the awards are on April 20th, so we'll see what the results are. Miss Peters and one of our parents was nominated for costumes, so we're really excited for them too. That's a new one this year. So we're just really proud of what we did, and we can't wait to see everyone at the show.
Time for a quickie break now. We got sports and entertainment just around the corner for y'all.
Boys baseball team trying to snap a 4-game losing streak and tennis with a big region matchup against Cedartown last night. Stick with us.
Sports is next.
So, how do you feel about prom?
Honestly, I wish I could go. My brother's got a ticket for both him and his girlfriend.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Honestly, I feel like it might be pretty fun.
Yeah. Really wish I could go.
Hey, what do you think he has?
I don't know.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Hello again, everyone. If it's heritage sports you're looking for today, you're in the right place, right, Lauren?
That's right, Jonathan. We've got you covered for all things heritage sports, and we'll start you off with baseball.
Coach Beagle's team was in action over the weekend and hoping to snap a 3-game losing streak as they took the field here at home on Saturday against Signal Mountain.
It was a high-scoring affair for sure. Did our guys end up on top? Here's sports reporters Max, Crew, and Brady with the report.
Well, we faced Signal Mountain here on Saturday. It was a little wet, but we were able to get the game in. We dropped a tough one, went down 2-0 in the first inning, came back in the bottom of the first and scored 2, tied it up. It was kind of a back-and-forth game there at the beginning. Then we kind of pulled away for a little bit. It was 9-5, and then we gave up 5 runs in 1 inning, a couple mistakes there, a couple walks.
Well, we lost, so it didn't go too well. We just got beat pretty bad by Cedartown. I think we just walked in there, thought we beat up on this team for the past 2 years, and they weren't region, so I thought we just walked in there not focused, and it didn't turn out too well for us.
I thought Taylor pitched really well through 2 innings, 5 strikeouts. It's pretty solid. Zach hit a bomb. Other than that, we put a bunch of hits together. We scored a bunch of runs, but at the end of the day, our defense kind of let us down, and that's what we've been relying on for a while. So, yeah.
Overall, I thought we hit the ball well. We scored 9 runs. You scored 9 runs, you think you should win a ball game. But we did see some positives. Taylor Vincent got up on the mound for us through 2 innings with 5 strikeouts. It was really impressive there. Eli led us off in the game and did well there, setting the table for us at the start of the lineup. And Brady had a great game at the plate as well. Taylor also had a big double there to score an RBI as well. So overall it was a pretty good day, other than we lost.
Definitely a tough loss in a game we should have won, but thankfully we get right back out there tonight down at Central Carrollton.
Good luck tonight, guys. To tennis now, and both the girls and boys hosted Cedartown last night for their senior night.
Yes, and I know all the coaches are going to be sad to see the likes of my co-host here and Mia Callahan depart next year.
Well, thanks, Jonathan. It was a cool night for us girls for sure. And Coach Green also had to watch seniors Caleb Biddle, Judd Johnson, Sean Babb, and Daniel Patuga hit the home courts for their final match as well.
Yep, but after the celebration, both teams had to get ready for a crucial region match versus the Bulldogs.
Yes, 3rd seed in the region tournament was up for grabs for both teams.
How'd it turn out? Here's Coach Green with the match recap.
Boys tennis team suffered a tough loss last night on senior night here, 3-2 to Cedartown. Cedartown's a pretty good team. Our region's really strong at the top 4 positions, and Cedartown's right in there. It was a huge match because it's had playoff implications for the region tournament on the line. So they took over 3rd place in the region last night by knocking us off 3-2. The guys played okay. Their singles players are really good. Number 2 and 3 singles for us really struggled. Dario played a really tough opponent. He's a senior guy. He's been with the team at Cedartown for 4 years, and he really played really well and beat Dario like 6-1, 6-2, 6-1, 6-1, something like that. Had a really good serve, left-handed, a tough player. Thomas Culpepper couldn't win a game against his guy at number 3. He was a new player for Cedartown, and he was actually better than the guy they had last year at number 3, so they kind of reloaded there with a better player. So it really came down to Caleb Biddle there at number 1, and he played a pretty good opponent as well, and battled with him pretty good in the first set, lost at 6-3. Second set, Caleb jumped out 3-0, so we thought, man, he can get this set. We got a chance, and he just couldn't do it. He got to 4-1 in the lead, but that guy really turned it on and came back and won 5 straight games against Caleb and won at 6-4. So a 6-3, 6-4 loss for Caleb at number 1, which pretty much clinched the match for Cedartown. But our doubles guys were on the court, and both of them played really well. Jed and Kevin have been getting better every match, and they won at number 1 against 2 pretty good guys from Cedartown. Really won it pretty easily, straight set. So I was really proud of the way Jed and Kevin Yang played last night, and really just their improvement from the start of the year to right now. They'd never played together. We threw them in there together, and it's a senior with a freshman, and they've made a pretty good team.
The doubles team, me and Jed, we gave it our all. We had a rough start. We played against great kids. They improved a lot from last year. You know, Sam and Bob, love you guys, but we still beat you.
The Keith boys, Mac and John at number 2, have been steady all season as well. They had a little tougher time with their opponents, but they ended up winning in 3 sets. It was a tough match. It went on until about 8:30 last night, and they got the win there. So we pick up 2 wins really after the match is over. So we lose 3-2. But it kind of gives us a little bit of hope for when we play them again. We just got to be able to get one of those singles matches. One of those singles guys have got to come through when we face them again in the tournament. And then we got to, get both those doubles matches, of course. So we got a chance against them if we get to play them again. So we got one more match Thursday against Lafayette, non-region match. So hopefully we can work on some things, get another win, and then we got to get after it after spring break at the region tournament.
Last night we had senior night and we played Cedartown. We had a great night recognizing our seniors, Mia Callahan and Lauren Mock. All the girls played really well yesterday. We came a little short and lost 2-3, but we had big wins from Ella Blansett and Mia Callahan, both of our singles players at number 2 and number 3. Lauren played a great match, but lost in 3 sets. Our doubles didn't do quite as good yesterday, but we hope at region play we can come back and hopefully beat Cedartown. We finished our region play with winning 2 matches, losing 3, and so we'll go into the region tournament seeded 4th. We play Lafayette on Thursday, so that'll get us some practice before going into spring break. As soon as we get back from spring break, we'll head to Dalton to play in the region tournament and hopefully get some revenge on some of those region matches that we had during the season.
And finally to basketball now, but it's not Heritage basketball this time.
Nope, it's time to get down and get some information from Coach Bryan about his NCAA Tournament Bracket Challenge.
Oh good, I wonder how many people still have brackets that are still alive.
Not many, I can assure you of that. Here's the bracket update.
Yeah, we just concluded our March Madness bracket, and as of today, we have the winners of our bracket because nobody has any teams that are in the Final Four, so we could go ahead and finish the bracket standing. So the top 3 here at school were Miss Crow, which is Dr. Scheck-Snyder's secretary, Miss Crow. She had 102 points. Coach Elkins had 100 points. And Coach Bice and Miss Petty's had 98 points. So those were your top 3. And like I said, there's no active brackets remaining. Everybody's busted.
So happy to be in 3rd place. Congratulations, Miss Crow, for beating all of us. And, maybe next year I'll be 1st.
Well, I think that if you picked all 4 teams that are in the Final Four, then you need either one of 2 things. You're either really, really, really lucky, or you need to move to Vegas and forget all your other life plans and just start prognosticating for people in the future and make lots of money. So the 4 teams left, obviously, I think are out of all 4. I think UConn's probably the only one that anybody picked to be in the Final Four. So as far as my bracket is absolutely destroyed. But with that said, a lot of times I pick with my heart, and I knew going in that, picking all 4 is difficult. I thought I had a chance with Texas yesterday, but they let me down a little bit too. So, of course, the Zags let me down on Saturday night.
So yeah, I filled out my bracket at the very start of the month, and it's really just went downhill from there. I had Purdue winning it all. They got beat first round, first ever time in CBB history. It was just a horrible year for March Madness. I think within the first week, there was like 0 perfect brackets. So it's a horrible year for my bracket and a horrible year for March Madness.
March Madness bracket started out okay. About halfway through, it took a dive. All the number 1 seeds, no one made it to the Final Four. So I do have one team left, UConn, in the Final Four. So other than that, it is a really crappy year for brackets.
Thanks for sports, you guys. Now, welcome to entertainment.
We got some good segments lined up for you today. So let's start off with... Wait, that's us.
Huh. Well, if that's the case, then I'm Isaac Delk.
And I'm Kieran Freed.
And welcome to the 8th edition of This or That. And for this edition of This or That, we're going to be asking this one question. Which is better, Nike or Adidas?
Honestly, I don't really care. Just fully unbiased here. I like what you like, honestly.
And for me, I'm going to have to go with Nike, mainly because they have more variety on shoes. They can fit literally anything you want.
Just do it. All right, and who are we with?
Hayden Morris.
And I'm going to ask you one simple question. Which is better, Nike or Adidas?
Nike.
And why's that?
Because I've worn more than Adidas.
Pretty good. And who are we with?
Daniel.
And I ask you one question. Which is better, Nike or Adidas?
Adidas. Or Nike.
And why is that the case?
Well, I feel like Nike is just better, because they're better. Even the school thinks that Nike is better, so I have to go with the school, since they be teaching.
All right, who are we with?
Jonathan Morris.
And I'm going to ask you one simple question. Which is better, Nike or Adidas? I can tell by your shirt what you're going to answer, but...
For Nike.
What did he say?
Anyways, why's that?
Comfortable, affordable. I mostly own Nike.
Pretty good. And who are you with?
Thomas.
And I ask you one question. Which do you prefer, Nike or Adidas?
It's not even a question. It's Adidas all day.
And why is that?
Adidas.
And why is
Adidas is just top. Adidas is just too good. How are you going to sit there and like Nike? Bro, Nike is so bad. They don't make anything good. They make nothing good. They suck. Nike sucks.
We do not care.
Well, I think everyone knew the answer to that one.
Yeah, it was pretty obvious. Next story, please.
Speak it and we'll deliver it. And the next story today is from our BBB crew of Gavin Broderick, Lennon Barrett, and Bryce Quayles.
Roll their latest version of trick shots, please.
Yo, what is good, guys? Lennon Barrett back here. It's another trick shot. Today we're doing the between the legs, behind the back, off the wall, into the cup trick shot.
That's crazy. Oh my god.
Yo, what is good, guys? It's Gavin Broderick with BBB, and this is the Trace Amigos Triple Trifecta. Let's go.
And that is it, guys, for our segment of trick shots. We'll see you next week. Peace out.
Whew, after that many attempts at that triple trifecta whatever shot, now I know why Bryce was acting a little weird in third block last Friday.
Yeah, definitely a concussion.
And now to our final segment of the show, it's Nolan Kaler and Skylar Grant time.
Oh yeah, it's time for Toon Talk. Let's see who they visit this week. Take it away, guys.
What's up, Toon Talk? I'm Nolan Kaler. And I'm Logan Beasley. And today we're here with
Hannah Oliver.
And she's got on a
Nirvana t-shirt.
Well, Miss Oliver, can you tell us 3 facts about Nirvana?
David Grohl used to be their drummer. Kurt Cobain died of an overdose. That's all I got.
He was murdered
by his wife.
That's right. Okay. Ding, ding, ding.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, what's your top 3 favorite songs?
Heart-Shaped Box, Lithium, and then Smells Like Teen Spirit.
Have you ever been to a concert?
No, I think he was dead before I was born.
Would you like to go to a concert if he was alive?
Of course.
Is that your first pick?
For a concert? No, it's not my first pick.
What's your first pick?
Maybe like the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Oh. Wow.
I don't know. Foo Fighters.
Classy.
Classic rock.
Well, with Toon Talk, we're out of here.
And with that, we'll wrap up this Tuesday edition of the 5-Star News.
Yep, and we have one more show for you before spring break.
And that'll be Thursday this week. So until then, stay classy, Heritage.